from 54 Ultra. Welcome.
How you doing? Is this on?
It's on.
Oh, that's cool. How you guys doing up there? Woo! Cool, yeah. See, they wooing. They're wooing, you know.
They're wooing. They're ready.
wooing.
They're ready to woo. All right, so it's so great having you here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for stopping by in the middle of like all these dates that you have, which I hear have been going really well. How have they been feeling for you?
I mean, it's been a blessing because I haven't played this many shows in a row ever. So I'm glad that I'm holding up, and it's great to be like working, you know, and like working it out essentially.
Yeah.
And you know, I started this year hoping that I could do like a show or two. So to have this many is like it's a dream that I didn't ever think would happen.
I love that. And I mean, these are like the biggest audiences you've performed your music to, right?
Yeah, just about.
I've seen images and video of like a whole audience of lighters singing along to your lyrics.
Yeah. I guess you have. I seen it too. You know, I tell them to do that sometimes. I didn't know that they would do that, you know, and I realized that I could tell them. Yeah. And they're listening, so I guess it helps.
They are listening. We're all listening. I mean, and it's been a whirlwind year, like you said. You didn't even think you'd have all these shows. I can imagine when you're getting like new popularity, it can feel like it's happening really fast and it's like a whirlwind. Does it feel like you're able to be present to this moment, or is it more like a Camaro Z28, all gas, no brakes?
I mean, you know, it depends on the day, if I'm being honest. You know,
Yeah.
On the days where I'm home in Jersey, I just wake up and I get to make coffee and try to make a song or something and hang out. And then other days I'm in LA and I got to work and do sessions 6 days in a row.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, what the hell's going on? Pardon my French, but it's a good time.
Yeah.
And I love it, I think. You know, all I wanted to do is be busy. And, you know, nothing beats performing and singing and getting to meet, you know, cool people like yourself and
Thank you.
being a voice for music and everything. And no matter what the pace is, I'm always going to be ready for it, you know, like, because I've been chosen, I think, so it's a blessing.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell that you wake up ready. Earlier, I was in that room doing Morning Becomes Eclectic, and he was in here like miming to me, like full-on mime type thing. I don't know if you can picture
10
that.
10 a.m., 10:30.
10 a.m., yeah. I was like,
that
okay.
was fun.
I was like, he's ready to go.
Because you were playing something cool, and I couldn't hear it at all, but based off of like the movement, I was trying to match you.
So, although, you know, people are newly finding out about you, you've been making music for a while now. Tell us a little bit about like your early making music and then how that brought us to the project that is 54 Ultra.
Yeah, I mean, in short, in the most short way, it's kind of like there's like 5 little terms, right? It's like I'm 15 years old and I teach myself to make beats like every 15-year-old does. Then I start, you know, communicating with rappers and R&B singers at like 18, 17, and I start working and I get placements on things. And then I'm 18, 19, and my mother's yelling at me, and I need a job, so I want to do something in music that actually is consistent. I want to be an audio engineer.
How does your mother yell you need a job?
She's just like, Johnny, you got to work, Johnny. You got to do something. You got to do something, okay? I love you, but you got to do something. And I said, okay, Mommy, I got you. I'm going to try. And my father's like, listen, if you don't get a pension, we're not going to do nothing, all right? And I said, okay, all right, fine, all right, go ahead. Let me work, okay? So I start, you know, I'm 19, I become an audio engineer. I do that interning for like a year and a half or so, and then pandemic hits, and I had just started learning piano at school, you know, going to county college for engineering. And then I just took everything that I learned in county college, and I had all these R&B songs and indie rock songs and things that I wanted to be multifaceted in. And then in 2020, I just started writing and putting out EPs after EPs and just SoundCloud stuff that I ended up with either keeping or deleting.
And that was as 54 Ultra?
Yeah, that was it. I was like 19, and I just put it together, you know.
Mm-hmm.
By 2021, I started playing shows, like basement shows locally and college shows and nightclubs in Jersey and New York. And then I just did that for 3 or 4 years, you know, trying to just push it. And here we are, I guess, you know, working. And
here we are. And you've got a new EP out now called First Works.
That's right.
Was there a particular like vibe that you were going for with this EP in particular?
I mean, yeah, I think something consistent with the music that I like to listen to, like retro soul kind of stuff, but also like a slight indie or indie rock idea. Mm-hmm. Just trying to introduce myself, you know, and make sure that not everything sounds the same and that it's like multifaceted enough, but not in like an annoying way, but in like a I like this way.
Yeah.
And I hope it came off that way, you know. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, well, that's good.
I think that's why folks are here today, because they're digging it.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Are you digging it? Was it good? Okay. Thank you. That's why it's called First Works, you know. I remember the fellas and I were talking, and they were like, what do you want to name the EP? And I was like, maybe First Works or something. And they was like, oh, it's actually good. I said, okay.
I really enjoy the way you seamlessly flow between English and Spanish. It's sort of like I'm not even aware what I'm listening to because it just like happens so quickly and so seamlessly, like I said. Are there any artists that like inspire you for their ability to go between English and Spanish?
I mean, for me, it's like, it's mostly like the older guys like Joe Bataan and Ralphie Pagan and like Hector Lavoe. He wouldn't really go into English very much, but like a lot of these, New Rican salsa guys from the 60s and 70s, they were just from New York and with Puerto Rican heritage. So their foundation is like they do a whole show. They do all the songs in Spanish, but they speak in between songs in English. Mm-hmm. And that idea, I just was very attracted to because it's how I grew up, essentially. So I don't know when it hit me, but I realized I was like, oh, I could do that in the music. I was like, oh. But the problem is that I thought I invented it. I didn't realize. I was so in my own zone, and I was like, ooh, guys, people got to do this. and then I, obviously I woke up, but.
And you also throw in like some particular Spanish dialect, I want to say, because I remember spinning over and over the song "No Tengo Valor," right? And then I was like, he's not saying tango, he's saying tengue.
No, tango. I'm saying tango.
Oh, you are?
No tengo el valor.
Oh, okay, cool.
The title might be wrong, but I think I sing it proper in the song.
No. I mean, you've got your own.
No tengo el valor, I guess.
Yeah. When you say it sounds better. I think that's all it was.
Oh, yeah.
You have new music coming out as well, right? A new single.
Yeah. In November, Lord willing.
Somebody gasped.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a real fan there.
We're going to play it here too, okay? So let me know how it comes out,
What do you see? I mean, I know now you leaned into retro soul and then the other way that you described it for your first EP. What do you see as the future evolution of 54 Ultra?
I mean, it's going to be a foundation of, it's just going to keep being like a collection of growth, like it's going to be retro soul and indie rock stuff, just more dialed and honed in and even more organic than it is now, I think, and I think it's going to mature really nicely because it has been, and I'm not going to lose sight though, It's going to be a good time, I think.
Dream venue to play in?
Ooh, Apollo Theater, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Take it back home.
Yeah.
Close to home.
Yeah.
Speaking of close to home, before we get into some live music, I know that you proudly represent New Jersey, and I was thinking about all of the incredible artists who come from New Jersey. So we're putting together a super group that includes Johnny with other artists from New Jersey. Who goes in the super group?
Dionne Warwick, Frank Sinatra. Let me think about it. I hear people saying Bruce. I like Bruce, I like Bruce, but I don't know.
There's also 070 Shake is from New Jersey.
She's great.
SZA.
Queen Latifah.
Count Basie.
Oh, Count Basie's from Jersey too. Yeah. That's right. Oh, you know what? No, Kool and the Gang are from Jersey too.
There you go.
Can they be a part of the super group?
It's your super group.
Backing band maybe?
Yeah.
Like, is that?
Yeah.
Should I put McGee in there too?
Might as well.
He's
pretty good.
Yeah, we'll mix it up, We got McGee on guitar, we got Kool and the Gang as the backing band. And
Clarence Clemens on sax.
Oh,
Bruce
that's
Springsteen's saxophone player.
And then we got, James Gandolfini in there too. We'll just throw him in there to hang out.
Might as well. All right, 54 Ultra, this is amazing. So great being here with you.
Thank you,
and let's
Navina.
get into some music.
Absolutely.
All right.
Is that good? We good with that? Thank you.